and I will spray down my side. Spray down my binding. I know right now, because I'm thinking about it, the side that is not facing me is the side that must be up. So it's pretty wet. Some guys are very conservative with the amount of moisture that they put on, and the reason is there's possible warpage. But I've kind of done it different ways, and I find that my results on average are better if I make sure there's definitely enough moisture here. So that's my waste. What I'll do is I will tear the tin foil over here. So I know there's a bit of a tear line where the waste is, so I have some kind of visual marker. And I'm going to make sure that my binding is not overlapping like that, because if that happens, there's a chance that it can break. Depending on how OCD you want to get, you can. I usually do not tape my tin foil, but I feel like it today, so I'll grab my. Want to make sure I don't lose any of that moisture. There. So now it's a nice sealed pack of gum.
And you use the foil for each pencil? I guess.
The foil is basically, it's not going to melt. The main reason is it's a non-melting, heat-resistant sort of way of packaging it all up. So I have that tiny little crack. I know it's my waste. I'm just gonna. Normally I don't do this, but there's that. I don't want to lose any moisture today. So that's too much tape. That is more likely to cause me trouble than do any good. Let it be known. Okay. There's this guy.
Would it make a difference if you use foil tape?
Be excessive, because even taping is excessive. I usually don't put tape. So now I know my upper bout is to my right, my waist is in the middle, my lower bout is to my left. I look at the jig, it's like upper bout, waist, middle. So it should be okay, it should be set up quite nicely. I know that there's moisture inside there, so my wood's not drying, it's still wet. I'll test it now and it bubble up right away. It's pretty good. That's good, that's a nice temperature. I like using Allen keys in these little holes because they fit quite nicely. So I've got 2 Allen keys now, and I've got everything that's ready, and you guys can watch me bend my side now. So first thing what I'll do is I'm going to take the upper portion off, and I would recommend that the two of you tag team because it's actually pretty tricky. So that is my waist. I will slide it in there. Come on, you little pioneer. There we go. Okay, I've got my waist there. Where is my little mark? Right there. Okay, so I know I have my waist in the exact correct spot. Next thing I'll do is raise up my guillotine and lower this guy. This always requires a little bit of finagling. There, perfect. This little lever on here, and I will raise up the lower waist brace here. So now my waist is being supported. I'm going to slide up this a little while holding my side in place. I don't want my side to move. This is pretty tight already. There we go. So now it'll just sit a little bit nicer. And Slowly bring it down and check to see if it's square. Yeah, it's square, that's good. This is the kind of thing that I like to turn the air conditioner off so that I can listen. You want to hear if there's any wood cracking, but you can hear it. You can hear it bubbling. It's cooking nice. You don't go too fast.
So if you hear a crack, just stop immediately, or
You won't hear a crack.
no?
James might. No, I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
Oh yeah.
No, it'll be fine. It's gonna be good. Because you can hear it's just bubbling. It's like cooking an egg. But yeah, if you hear a crack, just slow down. And if you do slow down, chances are the crack won't get any longer. And if you need to repair it later on, you'll be able to. So let's just imagine you crack the side and it's all messed up. Don't even worry about it. We'll fix it. We don't want to do that though, but it'll be fine. Now the lower bout's pretty easy, just because it's got ow. It's the least extreme curve, so I just roughly and aggressively bent that. So now I'm gonna push this down in the upper shoulder here. Now I'm still not done the waist yet. I still have a fair bit to go. Yeah, it is winding. I can see there's another. How much distance do we have to go? Over a quarter of an inch still. So I'll do a turn and wait a few seconds. Turn. And she's down. Now slowly rock the upper boat. Let's see, what's this? Oh. You can see there's steam escaping somewhere. That's fine. And this is when technology's pretty awesome. You know, like, I think I got my first iPod about 5 years ago, and just having a timer on it is incredible. So grab your phone at this point, and then I'll set the timer to 10 minutes, and then we'll unplug the light, let it sit for about 10 minutes, pull the side out, unwrap it, clamp it into the mold, and then we'll repeat. We'll plug it in and repeat the same process. So